Good evening. Problem with having old projects still lying around the place is that they just keep calling out to you to just improve one more thing, to have that new thought. And I do believe that you should allow yourself to know what you would have done differently next time, but still call a piece finished. I think I can do that. I can walk away. But there's this nagging little doubt in some of these pieces that says you should just do that. You've thought about it and you've had the new thought, so let's fix it. Some concepts elude you, that you know, some holy grail concepts like the Frankenstein monster or werewolves or certain things like that. Werewolves is one. I did a nice Frankenstein monster for myself that I'm happy with, which is quite an achievement to be able to say. But werewolves, wolfmen, I just haven't got there yet. Look at this fella. He's an old piece of work. Tried to be original. He's kind of smashing his way in through a doorway. Powerful legs. So I've thought about him anatomically. Very thin-wristed, like some of these sort of dog-like, wolf-like things are. Enormous upper arms. Huge upper arms and massive head. So all of his power is up here. And his wrists and his legs start to get thinner further down. Enormous bite power. He's okay. Not sure about him if I like him yet. Lots of areas of skin showing, so you can see some anatomy working. Not too hairy. I would say, that's me trying to be original. Have some fun with the concept, but, sometimes you may wander off too far. Oh, that's not a werewolf anymore. But then I come back to a point where it says, well, that's up to me. It's a fictional monster. It's up to me. It's mine. So, live with it. So there's it. This was an old bit of giftware. Werewolf skull time. Huge carnassial teeth in the back. I quite like it in that it's still got an eminence of human as opposed to an animal just heading backwards. Big cheekbones, wider than the temples. And a bit of interest that I tried to give it is, in fact, it's got human teeth in the front, in sizes, alongside its big canines. Because I'm trying to show that human werewolf crossover, all inside one skull. He's not quite there yet. But you have to try, don't you? He's an old piece. It got a bit melted in the sun, unfortunately. But he shows a pose. This was called Next, which means this guy's walking alone and he hears something and he likes what he hears. It's possibly his next prey. So to show that he likes what he hears, I've raised this arm and raised a wrist. If he was just walking by, you just have this default werewolf drag. But because he likes it, he's like, oh. So that's the information given on that arm. And of course, the tilt of the head means like, no, that's worth listening to. This arm is dragging behind him because he was definitely on his way somewhere, and this shows the direction he's coming from. And then, oh, I've heard my next victim somewhere over there. Posing. Always a problem. It's an epic thing. I talked about at the prosthetic event. Another attempt at a werewolf. He's struggling with his chains, as you can see. Clearly, I'm trying to tell a story where he's been chained up as the man and woken up as the wolf. So he's struggling to escape. And he's pulling on this chain which is wrapped around his neck. And information I've put in includes, it hurts him and he's biting into his neck. So he's put his hand up to take the cut away to alleviate this stress on his neck as he pulls. The arm's not just raised like this. I've lifted the wrist, lifted the elbow. So it's a really lot of work. So I've given it that kick. There's a malevolence in the face, not just animal. There's still someone in there that's mad. It's not just a fury. It was always tricky to get this other arm posed. Again, beware of that arm that's horizontal, which will kill your pose and freeze it. Or the hand like that, looks like something out of Strictly Come Dancing. Or, like that, Spider-Man, or just that default hand that lots of sculptors do that I don't want to go anywhere near. But it's got lots of crazy lines to him, lots of interesting dynamics, lots of lines through. He talked about the lines of pull, even his base. Can you see it's tilted and it's wedge-shaped to contribute to the speed and the movement, pulling that way, the wrench that way. And there's lines, strata lines, that also look like they're helping with the direction of movement. It's all built in. So he should be okay, shouldn't he? Except there's just one thing bothering me, which is, finally it came to me, the chain. See that link breaking? A little bit of story. He is going to get out. But the chain itself is boring. It should be a craggy, spiked, medieval bit of thing, monstrosity that adds to the scare and the danger of the whole piece. And this nice bit of chain just kind of diffuses it. And it's a key piece. So I didn't go all the way with my own rules, which is everything should contribute. I missed that one out. One last thing, wrestling with this mermaid creature design. I'll get werewolves right eventually, I'm sure. I'll keep trying. But hey, I thought, well, this mermaid's moving okay, but I'm bored with it. Now, why is that? It's my fault if I'm bored with it. So what can I do? And I thought, aha, rather than some nice lady with lovely hair like Ariel, what if she's got a face like a bear trap, like anglerfish or catfish? Huge mouth full of teeth. And perhaps she's not got any eyes because she lives on the ocean floor where it's pitch dark. She uses her catfish whiskers instead. So this design became a lot more me and a lot more interesting. Current projects. So you've somehow got to find a balance between calling a piece finished but having that one remaining thought about how you could improve it. If you'd like to know more, you know what to do.